Hey, hey, look, I gotta thank God without, bro, I wouldn't be. I started with a half, now I keep a couple P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Money don't go on trees, but trust I keep a forest. And I grew up the poorest, dog, so what's your excuse? I flip bags out the street in my daily commute. The south side to the east, dog, the north side to the west. If I make it back from Cali, thank God, cause I'm blessed. And I never got caught. Dog, I never broke laws. I put balls on motherfuckers just for running their jaws. Like what you heard about me? Well, you wanna see. I don't play with disrespect, dog. Nah, me. I'm from California, I ain't. At the end of the day, where we flip bags, bank rags, fuck minimum wage. Bro, I grew up a bastard. It's only right I'm a rapper. Was always good with mathematics. That's only right I out traffic. I flip work, I broke box, I made it out the slums. I'm from a city now where you gotta keep guns. That's Phoenix, dog. The meanest weapon hotter than the sun. And I ain't the only one, dog. We all got clips. But my clip don't jam. This that Russian stick. AK-47 just to rush a bitch. I got bitches for sale. I ain't talking about hoes. I made my first 10 grand off some zuppies and bums, niggas. On some puppies and bones, I have my little nigga coming up your house with some bowls. Pull up with the members and you know what's to go. You better not play with big bros. Have niggas right at your throat. She keep talking about her nigga, but she know he a hoe. One false move and you know we on froze. Raised not to fold. No, this ain't nothing I chose. AK with the stick and it came from Big Bro. You get it in by the low. Yeah, that's all that we know. I gotta do whatever it takes to get my mama home. Get my mama home. I gotta do whatever it takes to get my mama home.
We'll get started in 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Look, go get the album, man. Look, I know they talking shit. That's why I'm living with a stick. I'm like the way I'm scaring for the bitch. Regardless what you did, dog, I ain't never switch. All about my chick, just keep your hands about my kid. I don't even trip because I know no one showed you. Sloppy with the trick because I do it how to post. I put you on, come on, baby, lift up and watch daddy. He gonna show you, dog. This rap shit be regular. Fuck niggas. See competitors. We ain't the same. I be letting her. And I know your type. Why you sweating her? Acting just like Nicki. All these niggas trying to find me, but that fuck talking, find me shit, put it up. We can knuckle up. Really, what you want to do, shit. I could grab that 3 minute double dutch. Shout out Buddha Evie. He just doubled up. Type of shit I'm trying to see my youngest coming up. Still ain't heard about Evie, been I fuck with us. Don't let me lock eyes with your bitch, I'ma fuck it up. I don't lie to my bitch, she gon' help me come. I told you little niggas, I'm the chosen one. I'ma show you little niggas how it's really done. Big game, little brody, but I make them fall in love. Look, I know they talking shit, that's why I'm living with this shit. Some like a pimp, the way I'm scaring for the kid. That's what you did, dog. I never switch. All about my chick, just keep your hands up on my head. I don't even trip, I didn't know no one. So sloppy with the trick, cause I do it how to. I can put you on, come on, baby, lift up and watch daddy. He gonna show you, watch daddy. He gonna show you. I can post it real nice and still dope too. Every time you swipe your card, it never go through. Nobody answer when I call. I get the Pro Tools. I might die if I don't got it. That's why I tote tools. That's why I tote blinks. I like to smoke shit. When I get the M, I'ma flip it. I won't post pics. The hoes let her say that I'm tripping because I don't. She used to stack your tickets, stay on the business, get off the broke shit. Every time my phone ring, it make me crack a smile. What you mean I be put up? I'm out in traffic now. Then I pull up on me playing, I'll back you down. I gotta keep like 5,000 just to rack around. I gotta keep a nickel just to speak. My kids think I'm rich, so it cost me a ticket just to eat. It's hard to stack a 50 when you been spending 10 a week. I ain't had no harder hits, so I told Twin to sit a freak. Look, I know they talking shit, that's why I'm living with a stick. Something like a pimp the way I'm scouting for the bitch. Regardless what you did, dog, I never switch. All about my shit, just keep your hands up on my dick. I don't even trip, cause I know no one so Bobby with the trick, cause I do it how to.
All right, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. I appreciate you guys for joining up, whoever's here. We're gonna start this call now. Let's get it, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for joining here tonight. You already know it's your boy Suave Flex from the Splash Brothers, man. And y'all could literally be doing anything right now, but y'all are here. Y'all are here tonight. Y'all are enjoying what we're about to show tonight, okay? So you already see what's going on. I called this buy right here where I like this golden zone, but you guys see what's going on with gold right now. She's dancing. She's dancing, okay? Which is okay. But we're going to get into the legitimate call, okay? What we teach and how we teach it and, you know, basically what we do every Sunday, okay, guys? Every Sunday. And if you're, you know, if you're not new, then you know exactly what we're looking for, okay? We're looking for this trend, okay? We are looking for TSQ. So if you got a notebook and you're taking notes, TSQ is going to stand for trend, structure, quarter levels, okay? And if you don't know what these orange lines are, where gold is tapping right now, this orange line, okay? That's going to be a quarter level that gold is respecting right now, okay? And we're going to try to find an entry off this quarter level. All right, because we just see that gold is just tanking right now. She's just selling, not tanking, but you know, she's selling right now. So in all eyes right now, we are in a sell right now. We are selling gold, okay? Realistically. Broke two quarter levels. Not only that, broke two of my golden zones, okay, for you know, entries of buys, for buys, because realistically, we've been trying to catch the buys. Let's be honest, right? And we also got to, you know, be mindful of the bias that we're looking for as well, you know, because everything can all, you know, anything can change, okay, within gold. And she's very volatile. And, you know, that's something that we got to respect. We got to respect this market because once you get, you know, in this market, you don't want to get emotional and try to go out for these trades, okay, guys? So right now, we're going to go into the 30 minute. Let's go into the 30 minute. I'm going to take this off, guys, okay? Stop loss hit. Boom. All right, cool. We out. Perfect. So 30 minutes. Now we're trying to find structure. Now we know that momentum right now is in sell. Okay. So 4 hour chart, you're looking for trend. Okay. That's TSQ. All right. Again, if you're taking notes, write that down. TSQ trend, we're looking for that on the 4 hour chart. Okay. Now when we're looking for structure, we're going to be looking for that on the 30 minute. Okay. We find it best either on the 30 minute or sometimes even on the hour chart. You can find it on the hour chart right here, where we can find these, you know, look at this, where gold was respecting these other areas over here. But I was also telling Proby earlier, like gold already filled up half of this candle right here. Like this thing respected all of this right here. Okay. So realistically, until we get some momentum coming back all the way and breaking above here, we're probably going to be in that sell momentum. Okay, guys? Because now we can start looking for the sell bias where we're still using TSQ and looking for sells now. Okay. We got to start switching it up. This is where gold is not in a trending market. It's more so ranging. It's a ranging market where we could actually start taking, TSQ trades, but you got to be mindful on the risk that you're putting, you know, because you could definitely you can get ate up in this market, man, for sure. Okay. And I say that for the new students that joined. All right. You definitely want to be mindful of the risk that you are putting in this market. All right. We can see that we're respecting on the trend, on the structure right now. On structure, we're respecting. We can find something like this. Okay. We can find something like this right over here on this end. Okay. Where we could see gold respect this area on the 30-minute for TSQ because we're looking at these quarter levels, 49.75. Right now, you could have respected that in 5 minutes or in 4 minutes. We could check for a TSQ entry right there. Look at that going on these lower time frames. I'm sure Joe's on this call. He could see that, you know,
Yeah,
like
I just caught 45 pips right there. So you guys
45.
got to be mindful. You guys got to be mindful that the trade everyone just saw right now hit stop loss, but I already hit take profit for 100 pips on that trade that he called out earlier. So a lot of people have to be aware and considering of the fact that just because a trade setup is there, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the 4 hour. It doesn't mean it's the 1 hour. It could be the 1 minute. It could react that quick and then it could sell off that quick. So you guys got to start judging how you're going to carry your risk. As of right now, any buys you take, you should break even them. You should definitely keep minor stop losses. This is where you trade 50 to 100 stop losses if you're trying to catch a reversal. But like you said, the overall trend right now is looking bearish. So the sales underneath that 5,000 quarter level would have been perfect. Okay, as soon as it dipped under 5,000, that's what we want to see. But you guys got to also be aware that these are conditional setups, that $25 is a very psychological point, and that's why it reacts off of it this way. Just because, look, if you look to the left, it hit this last key level like there and wicked all the way back up. If you were selling, you were right. If you were buying, you were right. You know what I mean? So it's just about your execution and then your discipline that follows so that way you're not over trading.
Exactly. That would have been a
But
fire
understand
TSQ.
that when CJ's calling something, he could be marking something up, but you got to understand, is this on the 30-minute or is this a 5 minute play? Because that quick, it gave 50 pips off of the quarter level.
And
And
right
that's how
now,
quick you could get your 50 and get out.
right now too, as well, when we're looking at the 5 minute, this is where I like to scalp right now in the next what minute? Right now, minute and 20 seconds. All right. We could call something right here off this area where you could be in a quick scalp where you're scalping. So 49.74, 49.74, a quick 100 pips or even 50. Okay. Where 50 would be, right here. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So easy money. Okay. And essentially, we want to stay above these quarter levels on this smaller time frame. I want to see it stay above this quarter level. And then I want to see it just boom, quick, in and out. And this is where Joe was talking about putting your stop loss. If you're looking for these kind of, trades, you want to be quick with them, especially if you're going in those big lot sizes. Be quick and put your stop loss in profit or break even because you're probably going to be sick and you don't want to be sick. All right, guys. That's what we call it. We don't want to be sick in here. All right. We don't want to be sick in the chat. That's the last thing I want to see you guys do. Throwing up. All right. Now I'm just messing with you guys. But either way, again, let me just start from the top, okay? So TSQ and these calls are typically quick, okay, guys? Typically they're quick unless you guys have questions. If you have questions, then please ask them. But other than that, we're looking 4 hour right now. 4 hour. We look for trend, okay? Right now, we're looking at that sell bias, okay? And for that sell bias, if we go in that 30-minute chart, okay, we're going to be looking at that structure, okay? That structure we could see is in what? Downtrend, okay? Since market opened over here, we've been in a downtrend, okay? Even over here, look, boom.
Hey, my bad, CJ. But also, too, these are forced trends, guys. It's been consolidating for the last 2 weeks. So
Yeah,
this isn't the very trending market that we teach our strategy on. So right now, because CJ did call a buy, there is a sale. That's because it's consolidating. People like Edgar and other students that are more developed know the difference between I think maybe Alex might even start of catching on, but know the difference between consolidation and trending. It hasn't dropped a lot and it hasn't bought a lot. It's been doing the same shit, so it gets trickier. But if you go teach from the left and you show them structure to the left, it's a lot easier to see because that's when the market's actually moving. So go ahead and break it down for them. But also too, this is a more of a sideways market condition. These aren't favorable. This
Yeah.
isn't the best trend right now because it's been giving what it's giving and taking what it's taking, literally back and forth.
And not only that, guys, it's Sunday and it's a bank holiday tomorrow. So, like, we're closed. Everything's closed tomorrow. USA is closed. All right. Nothing tomorrow. And then you got some news coming in on Tuesday, a little bit of red folders, 6 p.m. So you might see some movement on Asian session on Tuesday. Wednesday, FOM. Oh, that's gonna be a good one right there. All right. You might see some movement Wednesday. We might see some shit happen Wednesday for sure. Unemployment claims for sure because it's getting towards the end of the month. Let's see here. Anything flash? That's 2 a.m. Oh, snap. Okay. Right here. This is the one, 7:45. All right. So we got some red folders this week. All right, guys. Nothing tomorrow. Again, we're looking right here, quarter level. Like again, you guys again got to be mindful. It's Sunday. It's a bank holiday. Sunday we usually don't trade, but you know when the market was moving and pumping, Joe said it the best, man. Like these are markets that it's not really moving, but like Joe said, it'll take what it takes, and that's it. All right, guys. So just be mindful if you are going to trade TSQ. Also remember, make sure you're looking for those confirmations. Look at the trend. Look at the structure. Look left to right. You guys know what I like to say, left to right. Watch some of my old
But
videos.
can you give them can you give them the TSQ from the 5,000 level?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it broke and retested is so perfect.
Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna start if I were looking at the hour chart for all like, yo, okay, well, how would Suave do this? 5,000. All right, cool. So if we're gonna go 4 hour chart, if the market would have opened way up here, okay, and we started breaking below, I would have been like, okay, let's go down to the what? The 30 minute. That's what he talks about, right? The 30 minute. Okay. So if we go to the 30 minute, we see that this whole candle, this whole time since market open 30, all of these candles right here from the 25 level, okay? Because if we're trading TSQ, we're gonna follow the trend, okay? We're following whatever happens. If it stays below the quarter level, we're gonna look for that sell. If it stays above the quarter level, we're gonna look for that buy. Okay? Does that make sense? Awesome. Right here, once it started to break through, because he wanted it at the 5,000 level, once it broke through, we would have waited. Okay, oh shit, it went under 5,000. Shit, okay. CJ and Tar were calling those areas 4090. All right, well, we might be wanting to look for some sells. So if we're looking at these sells right here, boom, it broke through this 30 minute. Once it retested, now, oh shit, okay, what does he talk about? 15-minute entries, 5 minute entries. Boom, it
Okay, perfect,
but
brother. Can you tell them take a screenshot of that because that's what TSQ should look like
right here. All right, come
on
here.
any time frame. 15-minute, 5 minute, 1 hour. TSQ should look like a stair step.
Got it. Screenshot.
You feel me? That's how your trades should be looking. Obviously, some trades will be different because sometimes it'll do that. So look, to give an example, CJ, go down to the 1 minute
Sure.
and go to the left to that higher up quarter level. Yeah, when it broke the 5,000,
Right over here.
and then make your screen skinnier where it could form the pattern. Okay, so where it did it is at right there in the middle. Look it, there's another one. Look it right there in the middle. Go to the right. You were right there. To the left. The same thing, the same screenshot, a little higher. From that candle to the left, right there to that candle, What is that? That's the downward step.
Oh,
It's
oh,
like a lightning bolt.
oh, oh, right here.
And
This
then when you
is
go back to 15-minute, it's a lightning bolt.
that's what he's talking about, guys, right here. Boom, 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 boom,
Break
boom.
and retest. That's how your quarter level entry should look. Now, when you go back to 15-minute, go ahead, go to the 15-minute.
15 minute, boom, boom, boom.
That's how it looks. It breaks through it. It breaks through it. It shoots back up, and then it rejects.
Boom, rejection. And look at
Now
this
go to the 1
rejection.
hour.
Oh shit. Whoa.
Look at guys. You don't see green, but what happened? It shot back up in that zone. So you guys got to start understanding what you're actually looking at. That trade right there is the perfect TSQ trade that happened. Now where it's at, now in order for that to happen, you see the way gold closed way below the quarter level on the hour? You need gold to close way below the quarter level.
It's essentially what you guys want to see. Do you guys have any questions? Anybody have any questions? We got 7 on the chat right now. Anybody got
So that
questions?
way, so that way it could retest up and then continue down. You guys gotta realize you're looking for continuation. If you guys are buying reversals, that's gonna mess up your consistency with wins. Reversals could pay out really big, but they are not the consistent trending market that we like to trade. So just be mindful of that, guys.
Be
My bad.
mindful.
I just wanted them to see that so that way they start knowing how it looks when you're in a good trade.
Right there too. Look at that. Our trade is already hidden. Look at that. I told you
Yep.
guys. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Right? Live on call every time.
Hey,
Every time. Every
you,
time.
hey, so are you guys right there buying or selling?
Buying. We would have bought right there. Right here. This green is bad. Green is good. Red is bad. Green is
Right.
good. Sorry. Red
No,
is
I feel
bad.
that.
Green is good.
No, I feel that, but I mean, I was just asking if you guys were buying or
But
selling.
that's the thing. It's consolidation, brothers. So it's not necessarily a good buy or a good sale. Right now, we would have to wait for the market to play out more in a certain direction to then give you a good rejection bias. Us
Right here.
giving you that trade right now is just something that we're able to do because we understand these quarter levels. But that means you shouldn't stay in the trade for as long. You don't risk the same amount on these trades because what we would have wanted to look for is for the market to go into the red more and then close down there and then shoot back up to our entry and then continue down. But you see how it didn't close down there? It rejected it. That's what CJ's showing you guys right now. He's giving you a trade because every Sunday, this is what he does. He gives a trade and he gives his market idea based off of what's in front of him. Every Sunday, he gives the sauce, he gives his trade, and it's already hit for what? How many pips right now?
We're already up 50. That's 50.
30,
50.
40.
Already 50 pips. TP1 smack live on the call. Great.
Hey, how can I
Another
get?
trade was called out earlier and hit 100 pips at 5,000. Did it hit stop loss for 5,000 as well? Yes, but you have to be conditional with the idea. If we send out an idea at market open, it's not necessarily valid 2 hours later. That's just not going to have the same idea. The same way he was able to mark it up and it hit TP1 already. Okay, cool. Now we need to see it stay up there and start forming
Mhm.
structure above. So that way, if you want to get into more buys, you have the correct bias. Because
That's
if it shoots up here and then closes below the quarter level, now you're good to take the TSQ sale. But it could get tricky for you guys if you guys are catching the buy and the sale. You got to know what your goal is and you got to stick to it because you don't want to get confused with trying to. And then also too, you guys don't need to catch every move. You guys just need to think, "Oh, I'm trying to catch 4 wins this week." Boom. Already CJ could have gave me 2 wins this week.
Do you want the green to go up as high as you put those marks like
I want
30,
them to go
50?
above those
That would
marks and
be
then
a
just
100
bounce
pips
off
right
of them.
there. So the reason they took that buy right there, even though it's counter trend, because it's down on the 4 hour chart.
Don't
What is
don't
that, CJ?
don't
The 5 minute? That's
Edgar,
the
don't
five
talk
minute, right?
about counter trend. This is Javi. He's brand new student. Welcome though, Javi. But he don't know about counter trend. So
No, I'm
just
saying, but I called it counter trend because it's red, like technically. So I'm telling them the 4 hour would be down, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, Edgar.
But that time frame we're on right there is what is that? The 5 minute, right, CJ?
Yep, that's five.
So Javi,
Right
you see how
now,
there's
yeah, we're on
three
five.
red candles at 49.75, but they don't really go below 49.75.
Yes, good explanation.
It's kind of like rejecting going below there. So that's where that quarter level maybe it's kind of respecting. So that's where you would technically kind of go counter trend and risk. It's a risk, but it's a buy. So that's why we'd only
Yes.
be taking a $5 trade or 50 pips right there.
Um,
Perfectly said, Edgar. And the reason why we're in the buy is because, like I said, if it would have closed below that line hard, then you know, okay, when it comes back up, I'm looking for sales. But the fact that it rejected it, and look, it's still shooting up. The fact that it's rejecting it is what Edgar has been able to learn on how to execute these quarter levels. Now, since Edgar started, there's so many strategies to trade gold. There's so many people that do it this way, they do it that way, right? Edgar can tell you. I've learned from one of the best gold traders I think there is, but the thing that I learned from him is that you don't need to be a good trader to trade these quarter levels because gold, the whole standard in the world respects these $25 price points.
right, that's what I
Some
was gonna
people
say.
choose what happened?
I seen this one video earlier, the beginner uh video
Hmm.
with one of the instructors, and he was saying that he puts he buys it in every 25 increments, like the odds, like 25, 50, 75, and then
Yeah, that's the whole
on the
idea.
chart, and then that's how he starts seeing where it's going up.
It's exactly the idea because gold respects these price points. That's why I just gave a move off of the 74 right now.
Yeah.
75.
That's why it was kind of confusing why you guys going as like a 5 minute buy or stuff like that, or the 4 hour trend, or like
Well,
what
that
do you guys mean with all that?
it's because the trade that's right on the 5 minute could be wrong on the hour candle. It could give the way it just shot up a buy, boom, that's a valid buy. But if it sells from here, then that means on the 1 hour and the 30 minutes it was invalid. Just because a trade could be right doesn't mean it's gonna stay right. So that's the thing that you guys have to be mindful of. You guys have to remember that a 5 minute reaction isn't the same as an hour candle. An hour candle isn't the same as a 4 hour. But guess what? A 4 hour could end its candle. So think of this. The 4 hour could end all the way up, but it could just shot all the way down in one 4 hour. But just because it ended up, you're gonna tell me or you're gonna think, oh, gold just bought, but it crashed heavy in the 4 hour. It just closed up. So that means
Yeah.
it manipulated the market. It sold off just to end up high where it was already. And that's what the market does. It likes to manipulate to catch small stop losses, to catch retail traders or whatever, just to get some of its money back. That's what it does. But
Yeah.
right now you're not going to understand it as deeply as us because you don't understand how candles look yet. So once you
Yeah.
understand that one 5 minute candle is three 15 minute candles and four 15 minute candles is one 1 hour candle, you'll
Yeah.
start to understand, oh shoot, there was four buys inside of this 1 hour candle, and the next 1 hour candle there was only one buy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
as you
No, I
start
feel
to
it.
develop that understanding, then you'll understand the market better with how we could approach the market. The way we're teaching you is on the 4 hour, but eventually you'll be able to learn how to enter at a smaller time frame.
Oh, I see. No,
Yeah.
I was just like that's why the numbers are on four, huh? Like 449.9, like 4990.75. Is that why it's on like why it's for that four
No,
hour trend?
what are you talking about?
Like since you're saying we're on the 4 hour trend, is that why the numbers are 44990?
No, that's because that's how much gold is valued at right now per ounce.
Oh, I see.
That's the value of gold. It's at $5,000 an ounce.
Oh, okay.
When you go up to the 4 hour and the daily chart, it doesn't have anything to do with price. It's just where it's at. So if we look in the past, it was just at 5,700. If we look further in the past, it was at 2,400. That number is irrelevant because we
Mm.
just care about where the trend is, where the structure is, and what quarter level it lines up with.
Oh, I see what's But
But
yeah,
over
I'm
time, you'll
very
start to understand more as you actually gain experience on the chart.
yeah, I'm very like hands on, so like I'm gonna have to like start getting like the what like start seeing how you guys teach us how to put the numbers and put the lines and all that, and then I can start learning how like how to start looking for the candles and the structure and the for the trends, you know.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do for you is have you start taking demo trades so that way you could just understand how price moves. Once you see a couple trades win or a couple trade losses, you start to understand what's really going on with price. You'll be like, damn, I lost 25 bucks. And now you know that means gold dropped from 5K to
Hmm.
500, $975. Now you know, oh, if you made $50 and it was at 5K, now you know, oh shit, gold hit $5,050 today because I just made 50 bucks.
Yeah.
So once you
Well,
start seeing the results, like with trading on a demo, then you'll start to understand price better.
no, okay. Yeah, but I want us to start with low increments just to try, just to learn off of like if I'm doing like off of the demo, but off of my real money, see if I can make a little bit extra, just like if off of a dollar, you know, like just to see if, and then just learn off of what I'm doing.
Yeah, I
But like,
mean, I just my student Edgar right here, he just turned $30 into like I don't know, maybe 3K. You don't need a lot of money, and he did it. He didn't do it with one trade. He did it with, I'm pretty sure, over 40 trades. So you know he's stacking small wins. He has big wins here and there, but
right,
overall he's learned how to stack wins, small wins, $20, $40,
yeah,
$15, $5. He's learning how to stack, and that's why once you learn the strategy and it starts become clearer, you understand. Now Edgar knows, like he said, it's a counter trend risk. It's a risk. And the reason why he said it like that is because he knows it's not the best risk there is. It's almost an impatient risk. Taking the trade today is an impatient trade because we've been saying that it's consolidating. So with that being said, there's better trending markets to trade. Right now, the buy came all the way back, like I said, because now if it goes below it, now it's a valid sale.
Mm-hmm.
That quick, it changes to where you could get in the trade right now and you lose money and you hit up CJ like you said it was a buy. It already left. Now it's a sale. But once you understand the strategy, then you'll be able to take advantage of it. Until then, you need to kind of rely on us to be your crutches and just have, like, just keep the consistency up so that way you can start to understand it. The same way it took Edgar a little while to understand it. And then once he got it, it's been so simple for him. And now he's learning more and more how to trade on different time frames and what's going to happen from that. But ideally, it doesn't take much. Like once we teach you, like how you said you want to start with small increments, that's my specialty. That's what we do. I told CJ what built my confidence was the first few times I flipped $80 to six, $700, $900. Every time I did that, I said, "Oh yeah, there's no way. Like this shit's bread and butter because I know how to flip $100 easily to another $100 with seven trades, meaning, oh, I made 12 bucks, I made 13, I made 15, I made 20. Like, it's easy because it's just the discipline. And luckily, it's only easy for us in the gold market because gold respects these quarter levels. It just does. It is what it is. I can't take this strategy and apply it to Bitcoin. I can't take this strategy and apply it everywhere else. Like some people have strategies that work on every pair. Our strategy doesn't. So
mhm.
that's the one thing about our strategy, but guess what? I mean, I like goals, so it is what it is. Like I don't need to be
Look,
learning everything. I just care about what I do know and it works.
yeah, it works for the gold and it works for the TSQ. And what did that mean again? What was that?
Yeah.
Trend structure quarter level.
Yep.
Trans structure quarter level.
Yeah, and it's actually in the onboarding Discord, you'll see, and then up right there where CJ has the green lettering, it should be up there too. But you'll start to see it in all the chats. Trend, structure, and quarter level.
Yeah. If y'all have those chats on silent, bro, y'all better wake the fuck up, man. Just kick yourself out.
Looking ass.
My
Oh,
bad. One thing I
I'm on
want to point
unk
out.
status. I'm on unk status,
And
bro.
I was
Come
gonna
on.
ask again. Hey, I was gonna see if you guys could help me, like add me on there. What you guys? I'm
Which
just
one?
kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I need to learn how to. Well, it's because I want to learn how you guys are putting like the lines and all that. You know, for like all the every 25. You
You're
know,
in Tucson,
That
huh?
that you're just gonna have to get on TradingView and watch a YouTube video. I'll send you a YouTube video. But what phone are you on?
I'm on the iPhone 14.
Okay, okay. I'm just asking because if you're on Android, it's a lot more complicated because then I don't know what the iOS is like, what you're working on. But with you being on iPhone, I'm gonna send you a video,
Okay.
TradingView, or you just YouTube how to use TradingView, and then it's gonna show you a
Yeah.
template. And once you got it, you should be good.
Look at
Oh
that.
fuck yeah, that's what's up. That's what I was
But
gonna
Went
ask.
back
I
to
was like, how
entry,
are you guys
guys.
using this?
By the way.
So I can learn how to put the 25-minute increments and then put the trades. I just need you guys to show like well after I learn see the tutorial on the Trading View app, I'll probably does it show you how to
you
do
already know how to do it. Once you learn how to put a horizontal line, you
yeah,
already know it's every $25.
right, every $25, but like how many lines do you put?
As much
How
as you
long are you
want.
gonna be trading?
Look at this.
How many do you guys put though?
I'm saying, how long are you going to be trading? Are you trading for one day? Are you trading for weeks? Are you trading for
Oh
months?
no, just for that day, for like, you know, what, well, you said it goes from what, 15, 30 minutes
I'm
to
trying to
an
get
hour?
you to think. I'm trying to get you to think. If you're going to be trading for days and weeks, then that means you need every fucking level lined up.
Oh shit, no,
If
just for
you're
that
only
day.
trading tomorrow, then you might only need the two $25 that are closest to where the hour is.
Just for that hour, so I can go up. That's adds up to that hour pretty much. I see what you mean. Those two $25 has to add up to an hour pretty much. So, and do you recommend it to be like on the start at 49 to and up?
Where's gold at?
It's 49. Yeah, 49. Where you said we have no at 49.90. So,
Gold right now is at 49.73. So hypothetically, you would need a mark of 49.73, 49.50, and 5,000. Once it moves past that, then guess what? You need to start marking the next quarter levels.
so it's at 49.73 and hold on, repeat that. Hold on. You went too fast.
No, where's gold at?
You said 49.73, right?
I'm telling you to tell me where's gold at.
Shit. I said 49.90.
Where do you
I,
see it right there?
let me zoom out. Hold on. Oh shit.
Go to the 1 minute, CJ.
Hold on. Uh, uh, uh,
Look at CJ's screen.
hmm.
Where's gold?
At 49.74.
Exactly. So guess what? If you're trading quarter levels, that's a quarter level. You need to mark that up, and then you need to mark what's below it, and you need to mark what's above it. If it goes to 5,000, then guess what? You got to mark 5,025 because that's the next quarter level. You should always be trading off of a quarter level.
Oh,
So
so
based on where price is when you will need to add those lines to your chart. Can you line every quarter level you want? Yeah, go ahead. It doesn't matter. Gold will get there eventually. We'll see gold at 6K, gold at 7K. Do whatever you want with your time. But you just look at where gold is today at any given time,
yeah.
tomorrow, next week, doesn't matter, and you mark up the most relevant quarter levels.
Okay. So like, so since it was at what now it, hold on. So why did it just go to the red zone? That's bad, right?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So it's still at
All right,
49.74.
bro. We got less than a minute here. Look, guys, we sent out the call. Javi, schedule
Yes.
us schedule that one-on-one with us, okay? That
Yeah.
way, on these calls, typically, the questions are good, but if you're a brand new student, I love the questions that you're